Hi, Tanna Marshall here with your Feel Good Friday message. And today I want to talk to you about budgeting your energy. Because we can get good at budgeting our money, budgeting our time, but how often do we budget our energy? And I'm coming to you from the floor of my office today because Boo Boo was in here and was like, "Come here, get down on the floor and spend time with me." So I'm appeasing him while I'm doing your message today. So this is something that I've had to learn to get good at over the past few years. I mean, something that we should all really kind of learn to get good at throughout our lives because it really matters, because we tend to overbook ourselves, get overcommitted, and then feel like we're stuck with all of these things that we feel like we have to do or we should be doing when it's going to wear us out. And then we're no good to do the things that we want to do or the more important things that we need to do. So look at your schedule and determine what's really important, what really isn't. What do you really not want to do? Are there things that really don't feed your soul? Maybe there are people you have plans with that you're like, "Oh, I don't really want to spend time with this person." Or maybe it's just, I'm tired and I don't feel like doing that right now. Even if you have plans that you enjoy, people you want to spend time with, but you just feel like, "I really need to rest." I want you to give yourself that permission to rest and decide, what do I really want to do? What do I want to spend my energy doing? And how much energy do you have? Because not everybody has the same amount of energy. When I was sick with lupus, I had very little energy as a teenager. I had to sleep a lot. And I'm coming to realize in my role with my mom, caring for her, now, it may seem like, "Oh, I'm at home and I can go lay down whenever I want." And I kind of argue with myself in my mind about that, well, I'm home all the time. But when you're in a situation where you're on 24/7, you can't, hi, boo boo, you can't really relax as much because you're on and you have to be alert. And I think all the moms out there know what I'm talking about, because my mom used to tell me that when we were little, she always slept with one ear open, listening for us in case we needed her. We called out to her, or like your cat needs you. Boo boo, come over here. I can't reach you. So even though I'm home, I'm still not completely at rest. And I don't totally rest and get a chance to replenish that energy, except for the one weekend away I have with my husband. So when I'm not here, I know someone else is taking care of my mom. I don't have to think about chores around the house or things that need to be done or a daily routine. Then I can totally relax and recharge my batteries. And those times are really, really important, because if you run out of steam, you're going to have nothing left to give. You're going to have no more energy to keep going forward. If you keep pushing yourself, that could do damage, and then your body could shut down and be like, "I need a rest. And if you won't give it to me, I will force you to give it to me." So it's like your car, you can't expect your car to keep going when it runs out of gas. It's just going to stop at some point, and then you're going to have to fill up the tank. So we don't want to reach that point where we get knocked down because we haven't taken care of ourselves and budgeted our energy properly. So I just encourage you to look at your schedule, look at your life, look at your day, your week, your month, your year, what's going on, that maybe you want to change some things. Maybe you want to eliminate some things. Maybe you want to add some things that feel better to you, that do raise your spirits and replenish your energy and make you feel good. And, this is all about self-care. Self-care has got to come first, especially if you're caring for somebody else, because if you don't, you're going to have nothing to give to them. And then nobody wins in that situation. So I know it's important to me, and I give myself permission to rest when I feel tired. Because the thing to also consider is, if you're in a situation that doesn't seem too strenuous on the surface, if you've been doing it for a long time, it can accumulate. That lack of rest, that lack of sleep, that lack of time to replenish and recharge your batteries, that will add up. And I have to realize that I've been doing this for 6 years, almost 7, caring for my mom full time. And if I'm not here, I got to make sure someone else is here. So there's always some kind of stress or pressure that's there, that is just kind of underlying below the surface, and that wears on you over time. And I realize it's wearing on me. And so now more than ever, I give myself permission to rest during the day. Anytime that my mom is napping or she's just happy watching a movie, I try to rest or do something that makes me feel good. I'll either watch a movie, read a book, go outside and be in the sun, or if it's warm, I'll go in my pool. I try to spend time with my kitties because that makes me feel better. So I'm really learning more and more over time how to budget my time in a smart way that really, really serves me. So I want you to do the same thing and think about, where are you spending your energy? Just like you spend your money, you spend your time, you want to make sure it's not wasted and that you feel good about how you're spending that currency, because your energy is a kind of currency in your life, and what you give out you're going to get back. And but if you keep giving and giving and giving without getting enough back, boop, you're going to be depleted. So I'm doing this, and I want you to give yourself permission to do it as well, because sometimes we just don't give ourselves that permission. But it's really important. It's not just important, it's necessary. It's completely necessary, and I would say it's mandatory. So give yourself that time to do whatever you need to do. Sorry, Boo Boo's pushing up against the chair now. Uh, to do whatever you need to do to recharge your batteries and to budget your energy wisely and make sure that you are spending and saving wisely. And you'll feel better in the long run. You'll have more energy, you'll feel good, and don't worry about if anyone else is like, "What are you doing? Why aren't you doing this? Or why are you resting? Or why are you taking that time?" Just leave everybody else out of the equation, because it doesn't matter. Everybody's on a different schedule, everybody has different energy levels, and only you know what works for you. That is the most important thing. So figure it out, budget your energy wisely, and you will feel much better. And I want to thank you for budgeting a little bit of time to spend with me this week again. I really appreciate it as always. And if you haven't already, remember to subscribe to the channel, leave your comments below. If you would like these videos delivered straight to your inbox every Friday, jump over to my website, tannamarshall.com. You can join the mailing list. You get a special note from me every Friday, and there's a little gift for you there. So I want to thank you for joining me again. I really appreciate it. I am going to now cut my time off here and go do something that recharges my batteries, because I have to practice what I teach, or else I'm no good to you. So have a great week, and I'll see you next time.